Hey, yo, what's gaming players? It's your boy, Desmond Sharp, man, back out here on this Madden 23 franchise mode. And we are here in another 1 o'clock scheduled game here in week 3. This is our first 2-0 versus 1-1 matchup here in week 3. We have the Patriots taking on the Ravens. The Patriots off to a good start. 2 wins in 2 road games. Now they're set for their home opener against the Baltimore Ravens, who come in at 1-1. They lost in week 1 to the Jets, and then they bounced back against Miami. Now, this is a big game because Lamar Jackson and Ryan Fields are about to go head to head for the very first time ever. This is Ryan Fields' second season, and you already know Lamar Jackson a lot. He has been in the league. He knows a lot about it. Ryan Fields is now starting to get the jinx of it. And so far, he's got these Patriots at a 2-0 record, looking to continue that against this Ravens team. Now, if you haven't seen the rest of the games in week number 3, be sure to go check those games out so you guys won't miss out on anything so far here in the 3rd week of the series. And be sure to go back and check out the last 2 weeks if you haven't seen those, so then you guys can get all the way caught up to where we are currently in the series. So with that being said, we are set for another 1 o'clock scheduled game. The Patriots looking to become the 3rd team to get to 3-0 to start the season. We have plenty of more 2-0 teams to get to. The Jets, the Eagles, the Jags, the Packers, and the San Francisco 49ers. Later on in the series, we will see if they can get the 3-0. But right now, we're all going to see if the Patriots can do it, because so far the Saints and Chiefs have done it. Let's see if New England can do it. So let's head down to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Lamar Jackson, Ryan Fields, the Ravens and Patriots from Foxborough. Let's go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Patriots' sure-handed wide receiver. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Patriots and the Ravens coming up next.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Patriots. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
Alright, so it looks like the Ravens will get the ball first, which means that we will see Lamar Jackson and company, who are trying to win back-to-back games following that week 1 defeat against the Jets, while the Patriots trying to win their home opener and get the 3-0. Well, we're all going to find out what happens as we are underway from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And Devin Duvernay will take a knee in the end zone. So the Ravens offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Ravens offense, and leading them out, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson out of Louisville.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Lamar Jackson, he's definitely talked to his team before the game, letting them know that He's going to have to put up more yardage in the passing game, especially by the look at his numbers. Play action for Jackson. He's going to throw on the first play, and that was complete. Julian Wilson with the catch, and he's tackled at the 49, a gain of 24 on the catch.
Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
So 1st and 10 after the completion. And here's a read option. Lamar Jackson with it. And Jackson with some space right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 5-yard line. Now you can sometimes Lamar Jackson can run, but giving him a lot of yardage, that's something you can't do. A gain of 46 on the read option.
Coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs. From the gun,
here's Jackson throwing right side for R.J. Griffin. Touchdown Baltimore. As they strike first.
Great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game. And
what a start for the Ravens on the road.
But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas.
Extra point is good by Justin Tucker, and it's 7-0 Ravens.
And a touchdown already scored against them.
So here's Justin Tucker. He'll kick this one away.
Kick it away following the touchdown.
And here's Jones, and he will take it in the end zone. So now we get to see the Patriots offense for the first time in this one. And Ryan Fields set to lead them out.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big time game.
So 1st and 10 for New England. It's a handoff. Here's Wall. A nice play there by the Ravens defense to make that stop. A loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
Second and 11. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And so much of being a good tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to a ball carrier. And that was just tremendous straight line speed there. He eliminated the angles and was able to meet his man behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Here's Fields on 2nd and 11, and Kendrick Bourne with the catch. And he's tackled at the 38 and a first down for the Patriots. A gain of 14.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. Here's Wall. And they're going to get him at the 44. And those were the numbers for KJ Wall in the last game.
17 carries, 79 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Wall, 2nd down. And they're going to tackle him right at the 46. And now it's 3rd and 1.
They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain.
Play action. And Fields, he's going to be taken down. Wesley Wilkins bringing the pressure off the edge. He takes him down, and it's 4th down.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting side.
Ryan Fields, he didn't even get a chance to even look around to throw because the defensive pressure got to him.
There's a hush indeed.
So here's Jake Bailey to punt this one away. And this one's sent away. So they'll start at the 20.
It continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game.
Here's the rookie Josh Remmer. And he's tackled at the 22. A gain of 2 right there. Now Baltimore is hoping to give him more touches because I'm pretty sure they really want him to score some touchdowns as well, just like the others.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson.
So here's Jackson. And he'll get this up to the 24. And now it's 3rd and 6.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Now Jackson.
Here's Jackson letting it fly, and that's incomplete. That was a bad throw. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a bad throw by Lamar. He threw that pass off target. 4th down.
Recommitting themselves to the task at hand and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
So here's Stout to punt this one away. And here's the return by Amir Emery. And he'll get this to the 26. And that's where New England will take over. So the Patriots take over with a 1st and 10.
With a first down as they begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Play action. Fields fires, and that one was thrown to absolutely nobody there. 2nd down.
Be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Second down. Here's Wall. And I could just say he had nowhere to run there because of the play made by Wesley Wilkins. He made the play. Now it's 3rd down.
Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields.
Fields on third down, he finds Kendrick Bourne, and they're going to get him right at the 30. The Ravens defense makes a play on it, fourth down.
And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses.
He only got 5 on the completion there.
And tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away.
So here's Jake Bailey. He'll punt for New England. And Julian Wilson's not going to return it. And they will down it right at the 11-yard line. So here's Lamar Jackson and company.
Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
Here's Jackson looking to pass, letting it fly. RJ Griffin with the catch in space. There goes Griffin. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play right there. And especially a nice throw.
Big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard.
First down. Here's Jackson. And that one's going to go backwards there. He went absolutely nowhere on that one. 2nd and 13.
The final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour. Well, he's had success running the football on this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Here's Lamar throwing, and that's caught. RJ Griffin with the catch. And he's tackled at the 10-yard line. And that's another first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And here's Lamar Jackson breaking a tackle, but they're still going to push him backwards. Again, a loss of 2, 2nd down. Look at that. Lamar broke one tackle, but all of a sudden he couldn't get away. He couldn't get away from the second.
If they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Jackson now.
2nd and 12 as Jackson connects with Josh Rimmer. And now he's inside the 10 at the 9. A gain of 4 right there. 3rd down.
And 3rd and 8 now.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Here's Jackson, nowhere to go, and Jackson is sacked. The Patriots defense brought pressure from the outside. Jackson had nowhere to go, so he ended up taking the sack. And now it's 4th down. So with that brings this one to the 2-minute warning. With the Ravens up 7-0, but they're going to go for a field goal attempt here.
And on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. That's just a 35-yard attempt from the
And
left
Justin
half.
Tucker nails it.
Kick is good.
And he gives the Ravens a 10-0 lead.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So here's Justin Tucker to kick this one away.
Field goal set to kick it away.
And Jones is not going to return this one, so this one will be a touchback.
Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively.
So the Patriots set to take over, down 10-0 already, looking to get something going on offense.
Back to throw,
Fields looking to throw, and he is sacked. The Ravens got him. Wesley Wilkins with his second sack of the game, a loss of 10.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Fields now to throw.
Fields looking to pass, and that one was caught, but Watson was out of bounds. So now it's 3rd down.
Throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd
and 19. And they're going to hand it to KJ Wall, who goes down at the 20. So the punting team will come on for the Patriots. But the Ravens use one of their timeouts. I guess they're trying to save themselves some time. So Bailey punts this one away. Use Julian Wilson to return. And Wilson, he is tackled with a minute left in the first half. The Ravens will take over from their own 40.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Here's Jackson on 1st down, and that was going to be caught by Josh Rimmer. No gain there, 2nd down.
It's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Clock's ticking for the Ravens. Jackson, he is sacked. Matt Judon with the sack. And now the Ravens are going to use their second timeout.
Second mark of this first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
So 3rd and long for Jackson and the Patriots.
Back to throw.
Jackson, he's going to let it fly. Wilson. And it was almost caught, but it's incomplete. So 4th down. So here's Stout. He'll punt. And Mir Emery's going to make a fair catch right at the 11.
Big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
So here comes Ryan Fields and company with only 17 seconds left.
The half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
And they're going to run it with KJ Wall, who's going to go absolutely nowhere.
This first half as they're going to stop him behind timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds.
And the Patriots use one of their timeouts. It was 2nd and 11 with 11 seconds. And they're going to hand it to Wall again. And he's going to be tackled at the 10. And with that, that's going to be it for the first half of play. Ravens lead the Patriots 10-0.
Halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it.
In the next game, this should be a must-see game. Joe Burrow and the Bengals face D Sharp and the New York Jets. Then we're going to be in Nashville, where Christopher Parsons and the Titans, they get a huge matchup at home against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Next, they look at the next-gen stats for the Ravens in that first half, and there were a few factors as to why they built this good-size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they too didn't do a whole lot in terms of rushing efficiency in that first half, as you can tell by the numbers there. Our two teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
In the first half, so far, things have been going quite well. It's the Ravens out to a 10-0 lead. The Patriots, who are trailing, they're trying to overcome this deficit and get the 3-0. Baltimore's looking to hold on to it and win back-to-back games. Let's find out what happens in quarter 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been
Here's Fields on first down. And he's going to let it fly. Downfield for Amir Emery. He's got it. A big play right there to start the second half.
Pre-game meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
It seemed like the Patriots really need to get their star player involved, because so far they're trailing on the scoreboard, and making big plays can make sure that they won't be trailing any much longer.
We're already looking at a first and goal situation.
To throw is Fields.
Fields to throw, and that's complete. Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to tackle him at the 3 to bring up 2nd and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Fields to the end zone for Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown New England as they're on the board.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score.
And it was all thanks to that big play to start the second half from Ryan Fields to Amir Emery.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all
Extra point by Nick Folk is good. Now it's 10-7 Baltimore.
needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Ooh, here's Bailey now. He'll kick this one off. On the return, here's Devin Duvernay. And they're going to tackle him right at the 21. So now Lamar Jackson and company get set to go.
possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need it.
Here's Lamar Jackson, and his first pass, he connects with R.J. Griffin. He's had a good game so far. He's tackled at the 46, first down.
What you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down, Josh Rimmer breaking a tackle, and he's brought down at the 43, first down Ravens.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
And here's another read option. Lamar Jackson, who's got space. Lamar Jackson to the house. Touchdown, Baltimore. You can't do it any better. You just can't do it any better. You just can't do it any better than Lamar Jackson. I know he came out of Louisville, but when he came into the NFL, trust me, those legs were used to perfection.
Tucker now to add the point after.
And Justin Tucker splits the uprights as the Ravens extend their lead 17-7.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson.
So here's Justin Tucker to kick this one off. And Jones is not going to return this one. So the Patriots get set to go.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now.
Here's Emery, gets hit as he throws, and that's incomplete. He tried to go to Devontae Parker, 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
Here's Fields, and he's brought down. The Ravens got him. It's Justin Houston who comes up with the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Fields.
Here's Fields looking around over the middle. He's got Mir Emery, but it's not going to be enough for a 1st down. He's tackled at the 29. 4th down for New England. See, Ryan Fields has been getting pressured all game long by that Ravens defense. And that's basically the reason why they're out in front. But New England, on the other hand, they've got to get something going. They got to avoid this pressure, make some more big plays if they want to have a chance to stay in the game. And Julian Wilson's not going to return this one. And they will down it right at the 1.
extra yard. The starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
So the Ravens start from their own 1 yard line. First down, and Josh Rimmer's not going to get out of the end zone. They tackle him, and that's a safety.
It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So here's Stout. He'll kick this one off after the safety. Now here's Jones. And they're going to bring him down at the 27. Now that could have been a break for the Patriots, as they will get the ball with a chance to somehow even this score up at 17 apiece.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it.
Here's Fields getting hit again, and it's incomplete. Man, Wilkins is bringing that pressure in this one. He's not let Ryan Fields doing anything.
And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
Fields off play action. Looking to pass, and that was going to be caught by Watson. A gain of only 3, 3rd and 7.
Waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
Here's Fields, and Fields, he is brought down. Odafe Owe with the sack, and that is a big sack on 3rd down, 4th down coming up for New England.
He's not received the protection he needs, and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So here's Jack Bailey to punt this one away, and this will be the very last play of this 3rd quarter, with the Ravens looking to hold on to this lead. They lead 17-9 against New England.
For this 3rd quarter of action, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense got to stop, force the punt.
And here's Lamar Jackson. And they're going to bring him down at the 39. No gain there, 2nd down.
For that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And here's Josh Rimmer once more. And he is tackled at the 47. A gain of 9 right there. Nice gain. Now it's 3rd and 1.
This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Here's Jackson, and wide open is R.J. Griffin. How did he get wide open? And that's a 1st down.
There for the Ravens, it goes for 18. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked.
I don't understand. How is he wide open? There's absolutely no reason how Griffin's wide open like that. especially on the sideline.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here's Lamar Jackson, another read option, and Jackson with some space again. And he is brought down at the 1. There is just not much you can do when containing Lamar Jackson. My goodness, another big-time run for Lamar Jackson.
You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
Here's Lamar, and he's going to toss it back to Josh Remmer for the Ravens touchdown. As they extend their lead.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index.
Here's Justin Tucker.
We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores.
Extra point is put right through, right down the middle, and it's now 24-9. Now it looks like Baltimore is trying to pull away here in the 4th quarter.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Ooh, here's Justin Tucker to kick this one off. And Jones is not going to return this one, so that will be a touchback. So now here comes New England.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory.
Here's Fields, and his first completion, he's got Kevin Watson on the first play for a first down at the 42.
They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays.
Fields looking around, nowhere to go. He's brought down. Justin Houston with his 2nd sack of the game.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here's Fields.
Here's Fields looking around again. He's sacked again. The Ravens continue to put pressure.
And that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaching,
oh my goodness.
The right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
So 3rd and even longer for the Patriots. And Mir Emery, he's sacked once again. Wesley Wilkins with another sack. That's sack number 7.
They're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than
boy, oh boy.
have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another
the Patriots were playing so well the first 2 weeks, but when they came against this Raven team, Ryan Fields has been getting pressured too much. It's been happening all game long. Now it's 4th down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
This is insane.
As we get you reset.
They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
So 4th down, and the Patriots have no other choice but to go for it on 4th down, 4th and long.
4th down, Fields has to have this one.
And Fields, he's going to go down again. The Ravens defense, they have definitely turned things around.
Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line.
Man, Ryan Fields has had nowhere to go.
Set for this next possession. And now following the desperation turnover on downs, they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Wow. So 1st and goal from the 5 as the Ravens take over. And they're going to toss it back. Here's Rimmer. And he is tackled at the 1-yard line.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go.
2nd and goal. Lamar Jackson, and he's going to get in for the Ravens touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So the lanes continue to be.
This is unbelievable. Like, they just can't stop Lamar Jackson.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event,
Here's Justin Tucker. Extra point is nailed right down the middle. And the Ravens, it looks like that they are definitely on their way to winning back-to-back games. And unfortunately for the Patriots, they're a minute and 24 seconds away from seeing their 2-game win streak end. And in the worst ways possible. Ryan Fields been getting sacked all game. The Ravens are literally just putting pressure on them. The Patriots can't stop Lamar Jackson. That running game has definitely turned the whole game around. So the Patriots will take over from their own 25.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
Here's Fields throwing over the middle, and he's got Mir Emery. A gain of 12 right there, and that's a 1st down.
Certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
And here's Fields, and he is sacked. This Ravens defense, I believe they have definitely turned things around from those other 2 games. Because think about it. You never seen this out of the Ravens defense, but they waited till week 3 to turn things around, and trust me, they have done all of that. All of that has definitely worked to perfection.
Becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Fields.
Here's Fields. He's gonna let it fly, and that's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 20.
Play action. It's Fields.
Here's Fields, and he's got nowhere to go. He's sacked again. That's the 4th sack for Wilkins. And with that, that is going to do it. The Ravens are going to roll to victory. 31-9 is the final. The Ravens now have won back-to-back. And New England, unfortunately for them, they will fall to 2-1 with this defeat.
We're thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Ravens, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
I could just say this right here. Baltimore's defense might have just edged their way a bit. They might have did. Because they went out there and just played a great game. They just played a great game. The running game was out of this world. The passing game was okay. It could have been better. But nonetheless, the Ravens have now won back-to-back games. But they figured that they had to get a blowout win in this one. So here are the stats. Lamar Jackson, he knows in this game he needed to be more passing wise. He threw for 156 and a touchdown pass with no interceptions. He only got sacked twice. That's the key thing. And Ryan Fields threw for 141. He had a touchdown pass with no interceptions. But the key reasoning to this loss is the number of times he was sacked. 10 sacks for Ryan Fields in the game. And trust me when I say this, he was not going to be happy heading back to that locker room. He was definitely not happy after that one. Now, just look at the run game. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdowns on the ground, over 100 yards rushing. Josh Rimmer had a touchdown run. He ran off 6 carries for 27 yards. Not bad. And KJ Wall finished with only 11 yards rushing. And the receiving, RJ Griffin, 128 yards receiving and a touchdown. Mir Emery, 3 catches, 95 yards. Kendrick Bourne, 4 catches, 26 yards and a touchdown. Julian Wilson, a catch for 24. Kevin Watson, 2 catches for 20. And Josh Rimmer, 2 catches for 4 yards. So for the Ravens, that's now back-to-back wins following that Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will return home in Week 4 for a big matchup as they're going to be taking on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they too will exit with a 2-1 record as they suffer their first loss. And in Week 4, they'll be on the road in Lambeau as they will be matching up with the Green Bay Packers. Alright, so with that being said, there goes another 1 o'clock scheduled game here in Week 3. The Ravens knock off the Patriots, so the Patriots will be unable to go to 3-0 with their loss. So now we only have the Jets, Eagles, Jags, Packers, and the San Francisco 49ers. Those are all the teams we have left so far that are 2-0. However, the Saints and the Chiefs are the only teams that went to 3-0. Like I said, the Patriots were unable to do it. However, if you're ready for the next episode, be sure to drop a like on this episode right here. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. And guys, I hope you guys are ready for the next one, because we're going to be at MetLife Stadium. The New York Jets hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Now that game could be an interesting one to watch.